how it works. We have a topic. We discuss the topic. We are not here to correct grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation. This is not going to happen in here, okay? If you want to be corrected, if you want to support, we have a place for this. We have 80 classes per month, English classes per month on our academy. And we have many teachers and we have material. So you're gonna be, supported, corrected, and you're gonna develop yourself, okay? This place TNT, it's for conversation, and we don't care if you're doing it correctly or not. And I'm gonna put this out, the questions. We have 20 actually. And oops. Oh no, it's not working. So let me put this, okay. And then the first group. And then the second group. And then the 2 links that I have just sent. Okay, very good. So I'm going to create 3 groups, I think, yeah. And one of them is going to be with me in the main room. And the others, you're going to talk in a small room. So in the main room, you're going to use the group number 1. We're going to talk about the questions number 1. And the group 2, it's going to talk about, or the second group, it's going to talk, you choose actually. The small rooms, you choose which questions you want to answer, if it's group 1 or group 2. But each room, just choose a leader to pick up which kind of questions you want to answer, okay? And I forgot to say, but present yourselves first. It's always good to do that. And you're gonna see, and you're gonna meet other people as well. Every time you come to present yourself, try to bring something different. So let's go. Do you have any questions? No? Very good. So let's go. All right. So Kelly, Carlos, Wilka, Wilka, it's Wilka, right?
It's Wilka.
Wilka, sorry. Wilka and I think Romulo and Carlos. So yeah, we're in the main room. So just to start, let's present ourselves. So Atamis, would you mind starting this?
I'm Atamis. I'm 35. I'm from Minas. I'm a dietitian and I'm an artist as well. So I like Harry Potter and gardening. That's pretty much about me.
Very good. And you, Carlos?
Hey, folks. My name is Carlos. I have 34 years. I live in Olinda, Pernambuco. My city is so beautiful, very beautiful. And I'm married. I have one daughter, a little Aline. And I like English. I participated many times in TNT and elementary English. And so I changed myself in here today. And that's it.
Very good. You're doing great, man. Congratulations. And thank you for coming, because that's the way you're going to improve yourself. Okay?
Thanks.
Very good. Try to use, I don't remember our last class. There are, maybe.
Yeah.
Just give it a try. Okay?
Let's go.
Very good. Wilka, and you, present yourself to us, please.
Okay, I'm 20. I live in Natal. Let me see. I currently I'm studying to get in the college. I was studying biology, but I quit it. I decided to change my major. So I'm studying to get in the major, and I like to learn language, so I'm here.
Very good. That's really good. So you are really in the topic. Really good. Sorry. Kelly.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Kelly. I'm 24 years old. My hometown is Rio Claro, but nowadays I'm in Santo André because I began a course, mechatronic technician, and now we are having I forgot the word. Felipe, present. I forgot.
It's on-site.
On-site. Yes, on-site classes.
Very good. Very good.
And I'm studying biomedical engineering in UFBC.
Very good. Really good. And Romulo, what about you?
Hello guys, I'm Romulo. I'm 27 years old. I'm a fashion designer, but at the moment I'm a marketer. I'm a professional marketer. I don't know if in English it's this way to call this profession, but my second degree it's in marketing. At the moment I'm working in this area. So I live in Minas Gerais, and a town called Lima Duarte. Yeah, I believe that's it.
Very good. Very good. Well, I'm Philip. I live in São Paulo. I was born here. And nowadays I work with everything, basically. I run eAprendi for the last 5 years as an English teacher, and now not as an English teacher anymore, but sometimes I give some classes. And yeah, that's pretty much myself. So the very first question, do you like changes? Like in general, anything really? You can just open your microphone and speak up.
That is a natural process. This topic made me remember some subjects in my college because when you're talking about the fashion, we're talking about the chains and how that process is picked up, divided the people and make up clans, covens, groups. And it's natural, I think so.
But do you like changes?
Yeah, it's important. It's very important. It's this process in have a born and a die. Sometimes take a time to die, but always die. But it's the process. It's important. Everybody realized about this process and feel it's comfortable still there or not. And in this way, it's gonna die little by little. Some changing process.
Very good. What about the others? Do you like changes? Or you don't, Carlos?
Yes, I like. I think that change is very important in our lives, and in many moments we need change in work, in your life, in many moments we change, and I think that it's very good, and that's it. It's very important yes, I like change.
Very good.
I always change in my life.
Yeah. Yeah, we are always changing. Very good. Who else? Who else?
I have a different opinion. It's not I like change, but depends on the situation. Because like I don't like when the world changed last year when we got in a pandemic. So I don't like this change. I like the world before that, pretty much. So depends on the situation, depends on the change. So I like changing myself to improve my life. So sometimes a change just for change doesn't mean it's a good thing for me.
Very good. I like that. Wilka.
I think like at times, yeah, I think sometimes depends because sometimes there are changes that are not good, but I like it, but depends. Yeah, that's it.
Very good. And Kelly, finally.
I agree with Romulo, Carlos, and Atamis. The changes are very important, but sometimes it's very hard to deal with, and sometimes it's like an adventure, but it's difficult to do, like to change for another city in my case, or maybe in activity to college, to the university. Oh, I can't do this because something happened, so someone have to do it. So it's difficult, but the change is very, very important to make progress.
And do you remember the biggest change you had in life? Was it good, bad?
There was one in the past. I just broke my day by day. I don't know.
Your routine, maybe?
My routine, yes. I usually go to the high school, and suddenly I go to São José dos Campos to do a prepare cursing, I don't know.
Yeah, prep course for college.
Yes, prepare course. And so I live alone. It's very difficult to make food and to stay alone every time. It's a little sad. Very. That's it.
Very good. And you, Carlos, do you remember the biggest change you've have made in your life?
Change, the biggest change in my life is maybe wake up. One moment, the biggest moment when I changed the city because my job, I have a proposta.
Proposal?
Proposal, the new job, and I need to change the city, and it's a biggest change, but it's very good for me. Trouxe, I don't know.
It brought
in many opportunities for me, and that's it.
Very good.
A moment biggest for me.
Very good. Very good. Who else had a really, or you didn't have any change, or you haven't had any change at all? It can be also. Will, Katamis, Romulo, feel free.
I did, as I said before, I decided to change my major, so it was a big decision to me because I was already in the college, and now I have to, like, I don't know how to say that, but like I have to spend all the process again to get in, and it was kind of hard to decide to do it. But yeah, I did because feeling like I wasn't feeling that I wanted it to my life, so I decided to change it.
And how did you decide this? Do you know how?
How?
Yeah, how did you decide this to change from a major to another?
I was thinking about like if I wanna it to my life because I really like my major, like how I studying. I like it, but I I don't know how to say that word. I wasn't sure if I wanna have the profession, and so I think about it. I really think about it, and I decide to change.
Very good, very good. Tell me some homo, please.
Are you in the same question?
Yeah, we're same question.
Okay. So I was talking about changing of appearance. So have some years ago, I made a little change about my appearance, mainly because I wanted to be inserted in a group. So I did it. I don't know if I did it or made, but I put some body piercings and tattoos in my skin, in my body.
Yeah.
I made about some 7 piercings. Now I'm not using um anything more. But in that moment, to me it was very, very amazing and cool and fashion. Yeah, I think it's for me and about my appearance was the biggest change.
Really good. Inatamis, what can you share with us?
I did many changes in my life. So, but I think the biggest one was when it's quite deep actually, but when I decided to break up my abusive relationship, and when I realized I could do anything I wanted, because I at the time, from that time, I decided to not let anybody undermine me anymore. So that was the biggest change I did, because I can do anything. I know many things I can't do, but I can try. And before I didn't try because you can't do that. Everybody does better than you. So now I can go anywhere. I can do anything I want to do, or I can try anything. And that was the biggest change after 14 years in abusive relationships. So it was biggest change in my life.
And Atam, is just another question to you. Do you deal with changes naturally? Is it good for you? How do you deal with them?
Yeah, it's natural. I always did. Even when I was in that relationship, I went to another city and I got my graduation, and I did some things that let me do the things I wanted after that, and it gave me support to do this decision. So yeah, I'm fine. I'm living in England. I'm thinking about to go to Australia and after Canada, and I will go back to Brazil in some point of my life because I want to live later when I'm older. I want to live in Brazil. I want to die in my country.
Great, very good. And I just want to hear from you. You said about the biggest change you had in life, and Wilka said how she decided, and Kelly was saying about the difficulties, living alone, having to cook. So how do you deal with those situations, these changes? How do you really deal with that? Do you suffer or it's okay? Do you have support from someone? How is it? It's a question to everybody, but especially for Kelly and Wilka.
In my case, I began eating miojo, and my cookings, my food isn't so good yet. I don't like it. I suffer so much. my rice is like a papa, and my meat is very hard. I don't know, very.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
can't put
overcooked.
a knife.
Overcooked.
Yes, overcooked. I never got the point to turn off the the stove. So it was difficult, and sometimes I bought some marmita, some food already ready-made. I don't know.
Yeah, ready-made food. That's a good one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And with my feelings, I had the support by my family. They go there. They went there a lot of times, at least once per month. And my friends that I made on prepare course was so cute with me, so it helped.
Very good. Yeah, I just got 3 more vocabulary: lunchbox, packed lunch, or meal container. So just in case, but very good. And you, Wilka, how do you deal with everything?
So at first it was really difficult to deal because I was thinking if I had to take the right decision, if I was doing the right thing. But like with the time I accept how can I say that? Like I accepted that I did the right decision because I wasn't feeling that it was for me. So at first it was really difficult because as I said before, I I got to spend all process that I spent before. So it was like I have to begin again. But I'm dealing good with that. And to my family, it was difficult to especially to my mom because I think she had the same feeling about that I had, like, uh, yeah, like you were in the college and you're gonna quit it. I think she thought it, but I think she's dealing good now because yeah, she's saying that I'm esforçando, não sei como.
Spending time.
Yeah, I'm like that. I'm studying. That I'm trying to get my new goals. So I think she's good. She, yeah, as me.
Very good. Really good. Carlos, I'm gonna try to bring a different question to you. You said about your job that you had to change your the city you were living. How did you deal with this change, like moving to another city? Was it easy? Was it hard? Were you alone with your family? How was it?
The first days, it's hard because I don't have a house. I don't have a place to stay in other city, and I need to look for housing, and I need the situation in other city. But com o tempo,
By the time,
by the time I can habituate in other city. I can change it with my family to new house, and now it's easy. It's so easy for me.
Very good, very good. So you can use to get used, just say se acostumar, habituar, right?
Okay.
And you, Romulo, how do you deal with, you said about the changes in your life. How do you deal with them? Is it hard, difficult?
Well, I've always sought to cope with it best way. Yeah, the best possible way. I think so. I'm very dramatic, emotional, but and sincerely, for me, change is sometimes it's very hard to handle. But I'm trying to, yeah, just trying to cope with, because I'm learning that it's happen all the time, can happen all the time with our lives. So I'm just trying to to grow up. I think I need to grow up, and sometimes I don't know how can I handle with some changes, and and I'm falling. I use it falling apart. I think so. It's the in the phrasal verb in English. It's it's morona. And but I'm trying to get strong, and to be patient with that change, the hard change. That change we don't have control, choice, and so yeah, and pouring.
Great. Welcome, Miriam. Hello, good afternoon. We are talking about changes. Okay. And I'm
Forgive
going,
me because I'm late.
no problem. I'm gonna just ask you right away. Do you like changes?
No, I'm not a person that like changes. I like routine, and change make me feel very unstable. And yeah, I think it's not a good way to be, but it's me.
Very good.
But I prefer routine.
And do you remember the last change you had in life? Like maybe a big one?
I think it's when I moved house from São Paulo to Campinas. It was terrible, even to prepare this moving. Even when I arrived, I couldn't feel I was at home, and to be all set and all okay. It took a long time, maybe 8 years.
Very good.
I hate.
Really good. I was expecting at least one person saying that. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, that's why I came.
Yeah, very good. You are helping us with this. I was checking other questions here, and I think I'm gonna go to, because we just have like 10 minutes left. Maybe we can have 2 questions. So one of them, what things about your past that you would like to change? If you could change your past somehow, something, what would you choose to change? That's a philosophical one. Imagine you have this power to change the past.
Maybe not philosophical, maybe practical.
Yeah, no, philosophical, because it's we can't change the past, right? We can't. So it's just a thought, like to think. It's philosophical because we're going to imagine a different situation, you know. So Wilka, do you have something like that you would like to change in your past?
I don't think I have. I mean, I think everybody is paying bad things, and me too. But I think everything that I spend, that I live with, is like helping to I became who I am. So until now, until now, so I don't think I would change something in my past.
Very good one. Anyone else that would not change anything? Like, no, I would not change anything in my life from the past. No? Everybody would change something? Yeah. Miriam, what do you have? What would you change?
Many.
But just one thing.
My marriage, of course.
Okay.
There is a list.
We are live on YouTube, okay?
Oh, so do I. For me, if I could change something in my past, I wouldn't marry. Yeah, and for me, it's I'm almost 9 years married, and for me, if I could, I wouldn't marry. Sincerely.
Very good. Who else?
I would like to be born rich. I'm tired to be poor.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, it's really tiring to be poor, you know. Oh my God. I was talking about this with my friend. We were biking, and I said, "Hey, man, I'm tired of not having money. You know, I'm really tired. I want to, you know." Oh my God. Who else? Carlos, would you change anything?
I don't know. I like
Are
change.
you married? Are you married, Carlos?
No, I'm so happy in my
Okay.
marriage, and
What?
I married 50 years, and I'm so happy. I like my wife. I like my marriage.
Ah,
I
so
like
you
my
are.
family. I glad, and that's it. I like changing, and I don't I don't change in many things in my life because I am I am I I evaluate my life in many situations através das mudanças.
Through changes.
Through changes, and that's it. I like change. My life is changed in very moments. Evaluate every single day.
Very good. So you evolve every single day.
Okay,
To
I evolve every single day. Okay.
yeah, evolve. Very good.
Evolve.
Yeah, you can say to evolve, to develop, to grow. There are a lot of ways, you know, to say the same thing. Very good. Oh my God, I would never change anything in my life, actually, because it would, you know, the butterfly effect. But of course, if I could, I would, you know, change the money situation. Definitely. Yeah. So maybe the last question we still have 5 minutes. Let's just, what advice would you do to someone that wants to change but is afraid of changing? Yeah, I think there's no question like this, but there's like number 8, but it's not the same. Which advice would you give to someone to change something? So like imagine a friend or family member, or I don't know, someone close to you. What advice would you give to this person? It can be an advice to change or to not change, but you know, a generic advice.
In general, I think it depends of the change the person wanted to. But I think I would say to the person change it because if she is thinking, the person is thinking about change something, is because uh, isn't happy where he is or she is. So I'll just say to change. And of course, she will be afraid because every change, like get out of the comfort zone, made us be afraid. It's normal. But say to the person change and see what gonna happen.
What else? Kelly, which advice would you give?
Yes, I agree with Wilke. It depends on the situation, but I should advise the person to not just follow his reasonable, I don't know, rational, his rational thing, but his feelings too. What motivated him? If this change will make him happy, so go ahead. To not just be rational, just it.
Very good.
Well, let me let me give my contribution about that. My advice, darling, he is my therapist funny. Therapy. It's very very good because the comfort zone it's pretty cozy, and I understand you completely. So go ahead and get a therapy.
Very good. What else? Carlos, Tamis. Just an advice. Do you know Carlos' advice, the meaning advice?
Um, mm, I see.
Like a suggestion to someone.
So I'm a people very optimist and any other situation, and that's it. Yeah, I think that change bring me new perspectives, new ways to think, and I think that change is good because uh, transforma, nos transforma.
Very good.
And hey, that's it.
Very good. I think you could say to transform. It's like Portuguese.
Transform.
Yeah. I don't know. I forgot a word to say. Transformar. But yeah.
Change.
Yeah, it changes. Yeah, it changes.
Change.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Very good, very good. Atam is just last answer before we get people back.
So I wouldn't because I don't feel able or prepared to give anyone any advice. I can share my opinion about the situation, and I can put I can imagine the place that person are, but I can't just say do it or don't do it. I don't feel comfortable in this role, so I don't. The only thing I can say, I can support you if you need me. That's that I'm doing, because in the past I say, okay, do this and this is best for you. I don't know what's best for me. So I don't feel able to give anyone any advice. I try to understand what the person, because sometimes the answer is in the question. And someone, do you think I should do that? Or think yourself, like you have to support. That's what I'm trying to do the last year. So I don't give anyone any advice. I just try to listen to.
Miriam, would you give an advice or no?
No, I enjoyed very much what Temi said. I would say that life is made of choices, and you have to think about it and decide.
Yeah. Very good. A lot of changes. Really cool. So welcome
Get
back,
therapy.
everybody. Yeah, it's like a therapy session. Yeah.
No. Get therapy. It's very
Yeah,
very cool. It's very very nice.
yeah, it's important. It's important. Giuliani, hello. How are you? You're muted. You're muted.
Hello.
So are you
I'm fine.
are you the person who likes changes, or you're the person who doesn't like changes?
I don't understand.
Do you like changes or not?
I like.
Very good.
Yes.
Did you enjoy the conversation? Did you like the conversation?
Yes, I like.
Very,
It is interesting the conversation, but I think is difficult because speaking about this because pode também mexer com nossas lembranças emocionais, eu não sei o que falar.
yeah.
Como falar em inglês?
Yeah. Yeah, this is something, and it can happen in your house, it can happen on the street with your friends, on WhatsApp. Então são conversas que a gente teria naturalmente no WhatsApp, com um amigo, com uma amiga. É a conversa que a gente tem aqui também, né? Então são conversas reais que mexem com a gente, como conversas às vezes com a nossa família, conversas com a gente mesmo antes de dormir, conversas que também mexem com a gente, né? Então todas as conversas podem mexer. Very good. Wanda, did you enjoy? Do you want to share your opinion on changes? Do you like changes?
I enjoy so much. Very, very good subject, very good topic. We stay in group 1 for the talk about us. It was a really good conversation, really good changing.
Very good.
Share experience. Yeah. Great group.
Endo, you, my friend, how do you deal with changes?
Well, I was sharing with my roommates that I really try to throw myself into changes, because I don't like the things that I can control. And controlling things, I consider that even a thing that we are in a comfortable zone, So sometimes something in the world that have to change a lot very quickly, and you adapt very fast in order to learn more and more and more and more. I always do that. And was very, very good conversation with Michelle, Luis, Maisa. I learned a lot. Thank you, guys.
Very good. So we are about to finish this. Anyone else wants to share anything about the topic, or just do you want to open your heart? That's the moment. No? Very good. So
yes, I want.
Please, Atomi, it's great.
TNT can change our lives. That's true. We can talk, we can visit ourselves sometimes, and we can improve our English and other language. So I think you have to come more and more and more.
Really good to hear that. Really good.
Being here, we are already out of our comfort zone.
Yes.
Yeah, in that moment we are changing because we are learning and practicing English, and we get in this and with this practice getting near on our fluence, and this is not in comfort zone, it's out comfort zone. It's very, very good, and and this is a positive change.
Yeah, and as a host, it's really like that. It's higher. The feeling of changing, it's above. So it's really different. Please, Luis, you were about to say something.
Yeah, I was asking you a question because you are the guy. That's the way to go,
So just do it.
Yeah, I wanna hear from you. When changes do not come in handy.
You mean when it doesn't come in the time you want?
Yes. When it is useful and when it's not.
Really hard question. Like I don't know what to answer. But
only breathe.
Yeah, what I know, it's exactly. Breathe and be patient. Be really patient. there's no other option, you know. Otherwise, you need to, I don't know, do something else. There's no right or wrong answer about this, but I'm pretty sure if you have patience, you're gonna, I don't know, get something from it. So TNT gave me a lot of patience because I started in 2016 by myself. I was the only one, and it was really hard. Like you have no idea, 16 people in a Sunday evening. It's impossible to happen. It's impossible. Impossible. So no, it's still impossible. I don't know how it happens. I don't know how it happens. To be really honest, back there it was more than impossible. You know, like having 10 people in a TNT session years ago, it was like, oh my God, that's the best day of my life. But we could have like 2, 3, 4, you know, but always difficult to keep the pace. But I had patience. Always had in mind that I need, if you truly believe, keep doing, change the, you know, the way you're going, because sometimes you're just like knocking your head on the wall. That's not good. But yeah, patience. I'm gonna say a few words in Portuguese, okay? Just to make a record of this. O TNT, ele não é um espaço de aula, e por isso a gente não divide em níveis. Eu vejo muita gente nos feedbacks falando, não tem divisão por nível. Na verdade, a gente tem divisão por nível, só que ela é paga, e ela é muito barata, porque a gente oferece 80 aulas no mês por R$200, tá? 80. Se você achar algum lugar que oferece 80 aulas de inglês por R$200, você me fala que eu vou fazer lá, porque eu preciso continuar aprendendo inglês. Eu vou lá e faço. E Aurélio, sorry about Portuguese. Okay.
Don't worry, there is no problem, guys.
Então, assim, a gente não divide por nível. Se você não sabe falar inglês, vem. Se você sabe muito, vem. Se você é nativo do inglês, vem também. Não importa, a gente aceita todo mundo e todo tipo de opinião, desde que seja com respeito, desde que a gente acolha sempre o que a pessoa está falando. Mesmo que seja, às vezes, um assunto controverso. A gente vai tentar entender, e obviamente que algumas coisas a gente não são opiniões, né? Contra alguns temas, alguns assuntos, não dá para ter uma opinião, né? Tipo, eu acho que a Terra é plana. Tipo, isso não existe uma opinião dessa, né? Alguém pode até achar que a Terra é plana, mas não existe. É tipo, a água não é molhada, a água é outra textura. Tipo, sabe, não dá para você dar uma opinião acerca de alguns assuntos, né? E principalmente alguns assuntos que, inclusive, são crimes, né? Pior ainda. Então, a gente está aqui sempre para manter o TNT como espaço saudável, sem julgamentos. A gente está aqui para se ajudar. Se você fala errado ou certo, não me interessa. O que você tem dentro de você? Qual que é a mensagem que você quer passar? O que você quer conversar? Então, por isso que a gente traz hosts, facilitadores, para dar voz para essas pessoas, para trazer assuntos que esses facilitadores, essas facilitadoras acham que são importantes para eles, para elas. Então, dando exemplo, a Tamis, Endel, que são facilitadores, a Nath também, eles têm o poder e a autonomia de escolher os assuntos que eles acham melhor, para eles terem voz. A gente precisa criar um espaço seguro para ter isso. E por isso que a gente também faz no YouTube, porque é uma segurança para nós, facilitadores, estar ao vivo no YouTube. Tá? Caso você não queira estar ao vivo no YouTube, você queira divisão por nível, você queira um material, um acompanhamento de um professor, exercícios, a gente tem a Academia de Idiomas, que é uma academia de fato, em que você vai lá e acessa as aulas e agenda. Então, a gente tem cerca de 80 aulas, e dessas aulas a gente tem sempre um professor. Tá? E eu estou falando isso porque a academia e o grupo do WhatsApp que mantém tudo rodando, tá? Que mantém o TNT funcionando. Então, a gente está trazendo mais facilitadores, mais horários, e a tendência é que a gente tenha mais opções para vocês conversarem de graça. Então, se vocês se sentem impactados, se vocês sentem que está mudando de alguma forma como você enxerga o inglês, o seu aprendizado, e está te ajudando, você pode participar do Academy, ou você pode simplesmente assinar o WhatsApp. O WhatsApp é um grupo fechado em que vocês têm acesso direto comigo, e é um valor bem simbólico, mas que a gente traz algumas aulas, material, a gente dá os temas antes, a gente traz perguntas. Então, o Academy tem plataforma, é mais ou menos no mesmo estilo do TNT, só que não tem a gente não faz o ao vivo no YouTube, mas dentro do site você vai ter várias coisas explicadas lá, e no final tem a agenda com as aulas, os horários, quem são os professores e tudo mais. Você pode fazer uma aula avulsa, se você quiser, ou você pode fazer um plano mensal, ter 7 dias para testar, tá bom? Gente, thank you so much for listening this Portuguese time. I'm sorry, Aurelio. I wish I could speak Italian a little bit as well. I just know,
Yes.
know the gesture.
Don't worry, there isn't a problem for me.
Yeah. So I hope to see everybody. We're going to talk about hobbies this week. So it's going to be like a subject throughout the week, but it's going to be about hobbies. All the subjects, all the languages are going to talk about hobbies. I don't know if we have many things to talk about hobbies, but I know the hosts, they can be creative. So we're going to create situations to bring this topic up. All right. So thank you so much, everyone. We have a feedback. I know there's a lot of links, but in case you want to just give a feedback, we have this form, bit.ly/feedbacktnt, where you can just give your feedback on this session and on me. And if you don't like it or you didn't like it, please give your opinion. If you like it, please do it as well. And if you could be part of the WhatsApp group or the Academy, I would more than appreciate this. Okay. Have a good night and a good week to everyone. And let's keep pushing on English. See ya and bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Bye, people.
Bye. Good to see you.
Bye.
Arrivederci.
Carlos, man, really good, man. Congratulations. You did awesome. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, brother. See you.